more unscripted than usual. But we wanted to show you what we've been working on and not just throw it in the beta section and say, hey, there's a couple of new things. I think this is more fun. People are still showing up, so let's wait just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody have clues about what we are going to talk about today? I know that GIF kind of spoiled it. Thanks, Gorilla. Of course.
Yeah.
But that was actually a red herring and completely nothing to do with that. Okay, I think we're good. We're good, right? Yep. Well, I'm Tom, and with me today are Yura and Vinka. You can say hi.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. So I'll explain a little bit more about I'm kind of managing the team and more into programming, and a CTO of the company now. And Yura is lead programmer, and Vinka or Triangle, she is working on the editor.
Mm-hmm.
But we all kind of are involved with the editor. I think we are the best people to talk about it. And well, I think it would be good to open the editor. The name doesn't spoil anything, Vinka, thanks.
Gave that in advance. You could have changed it.
Yeah. Well, let's start by creating a new room. And that's very similar to what it is in the older version of the editor. Just a slight few modifications. Hopefully it's gonna load. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it should.
Yeah. So, one thing that you're gonna notice in this version is, well, a lot more options. Let's hide that now. Is that this looks a little bit more different than it used to. There doesn't seem to be some weird spots of light around. And you can bring that back if you want. If you really want it back, here it is. And we won't judge you. If you want to bring the old lights back in. But I think we're all ready for this to be off.
Yeah.
We already found
And
the setting in the save.
yeah, so all the other old rooms, they're fine. You know, by default, they have legacy lights on. The new rooms you create, they have legacy lights off. And Vinka, there is a light. Yeah, there is one light that comes with the room.
Click and drag, that's still a bug.
Okay. See, that's good to have somebody that's working on the editor to tell you. So new rooms now spawn with a directional light, which you can finally change the color, change the intensity, and change how it works. I don't know. This is running in Unity. This is editor running in Unity, so we can't use Command Z to undo. So what's the shortcut?
F6.
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 Okay. It's kind of annoying because I'm used to, of course, using Control Z. But anyway, we support all the lights that are supported in Unity, which is directional, and all the other common software where directional light doesn't really care about distance. It's just the direction of the light. Then you have a point light, which is due to the proximity of the point, how much the light is influenced. And in the real world, it falls off by inverse square distance, but Unity has a little bit different function, but that's fine. So to one light like this. Also, you can change the range. Nice thing about this is that you can light a bigger room like this with a single light, which obviously makes for more realistic display than this. But the other advantage is that we actually had a light per each of this cell. So there was 3 by 3 lights, 9 lights total, which affects the performance as well. So this is gonna give well, a performance boost if you go, yeah, especially in the big rooms. We tried them and they're like 2x FPS in the some of them you can, and they look better. So that's awesome. Can you use the animations? Yeah, I totally know that you can.
It behaves like an empty, so it has the same properties.
Yeah. I'll have to trigger it, right? It won't just run because it doesn't have on start.
Yeah.
You should
Extras.
have on start in extras.
Oh, it does have it.
Autoplay.
Yeah. Yes, and mode. Come on, let's loop.
And bounce.
Bounce. Yay.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing about the light, in my opinion, is that you can put multiple lights with different colors, and it can blend. So that's also cool. But as Tom said, it's much more performant if you have less lights. So if you have 2 lights, it's much better than legacy lights. Here you would have like 9 lights if you put 3 by 3, right? But still, if you have multiple directional lights or spotlights or any other or point light, it will, of course, hurt the performance.
They should also work, right? You can pick it up and throw the lights,
Yeah.
all of it.
The best one is you can put the point light on a ball, roll it over.
Oh, and the ball rolls.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay. Since you said it, I have to do it. Yeah. I didn't parent it well, but
Okay, this is cool.
Point light.
yeah. So that's gonna be fun. Well, that's lights. But another thing that's connected with the lights. Oh yeah, we have another type of light, which is the spotlight, which is actually what all the other lights were before. Spotlight is a spotlight. I don't have to quite describe what it does, but it has an angle which the bigger you make it, you cannot go over 180. I think the 79 is probably no breaks here already.
Make that a slider as well.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like a directional light, but it still gives a shadow on the side, and I mean, still cool, Create something creepy more easily.
Yeah.
Darkness. We're saying that we need to give a photo epilepsy warnings for the stream.
Yeah, maybe we should
turn the animation off.
yeah. Maybe we should put the tag for Steamworks for the workshop.
Yeah, now we might have to. Yeah. But anyway, it's gonna be much easier to light the rooms, and I mean, our recommendation is don't go too crazy with this, because then you're ruin the performance benefits you get from less lights. But it's not that we weren't bad with it by doing the 9 lights in this area. That's horrible. It's just the reason for why it was like that is that's what we used in the original game. We had one cell was the where we built the rooms, and then we had one super optimized spotlight, and then that didn't translate well to the editor where you can like make big areas. Anyway, kind of connected to that is this thingy. Also something that we automatically generate for you and you didn't have control over was post-processing. And now you do have control over it. And oh, I see you added sliders, Winka. That's nice. So anyway, what post-processing is it happens at the last stage of when the room is displayed, and it just tweaks the colors a little bit. So what you can do is reduce saturation, and then you get black and white room, like in the movies, film noir kind of style. Is very cool. You know, you can oversaturate it and get some other weird pulp, like kind of crime feel maybe.
Yep.
And these are all like standard controls. So if you read up on post processing, you can find what you can do with this. You can tilt shift, you can Q shift, and that create funky things too. And as always, like this is not active. It can be active on start. Click it, and it's active. Or of course, it doesn't have to be. But then you let's make
Like,
this is my favorite.
It acts like the fog. So
Huh?
you can it acts like the fog prop. You can transition from one to the other.
And the cool thing is that you have transition time, right? And then it blends between two post processing, and it is really cool.
Oh, of course, it doesn't like deactivate it, but
yeah, you have to have the second post
yeah, the
processing.
second that's empty, right?
Acts like fog.
Yeah, it's like
Okay. Honestly, my favorite one is definitely the film noir kind of thing here, and like, yeah, more contrast first, even better.
Yeah.
Just can even transition like, oh, normal world, and then you're teleported in.
Wait, can you put transition time like 2 seconds? I'm just curious. No, for the post processing.
Yeah.
How the feeling is. Cool.
Yeah, we need to have a competition for film noir.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Did I mess something up? What's the default of this? 0?
0. The tooltip says what's the default.
Ooh. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't seen any of this until now. Okay. Well, that's post processing. I don't know. Is there anything else that's cool with it? Like, okay, this is can create a much brighter room. Not that you always want to, but can also create a darker.
Maybe the slider should go from 0, 1 to 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's color filter?
Yeah, I haven't shown that one.
You can tint it, right? Yeah, that's
cool. Okay, that's also cool.
Add a little bit of this and get something weird. I think tint manages how much it's tinted, so if it's minus 100, then like it's completely green.
Yeah, use the tooltip. White balance.
That's right. Okay.
I got
it's not connected with the
from Unity's post-processing page.
Sure. Okay.
The chat is looking at the logic stuff and trying to figure out what more we have in store for them.
Well, there's some hints on the screen already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not really managing to not show what's going on. Okay. Post processing. We're good.
Yeah.
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 What else? Oh yeah. There's something like not as exciting as this, but I think more important for the gameplay of the rooms. And let me just find this thing. They are like fixed, Vinka.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can do this, which is also
Much
something
better.
that should have been in there for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, it gives you ability to create zoomables. It's still a little bit iffy. Use this edit rotation thing to show how it's gonna zoom in. This is directly from
The way
how we
we
do it in
use
the
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vinka, you say what's wrong with it.
That's right.
Oh, you can show it.
Yeah. So
It explains
it's not
everything.
super intuitive to adjust it. It's better than it was before, honestly.
Huh. It actually is better.
Yeah. Good job.
I mean, before you had to like guess what the rotation is and everything.
Yeah. Now it's
But
better than what we deal with.
yeah, it's better than our tools.
Because we don't have a real-time update.
Nice.
Big lock.
So yeah, you just select the behavior. Now that's a new thing also. The drop down, no more buttons.
Yeah, that's new. So you can zoom anything. So zoomable and rotation and
And again, the tooltips describe what it's used for.
yeah. So for example, this one is I think I'll
The camera position is actually the position relative to the prop, but then we also rotate the camera towards the itself, so that's why it looks weird.
yeah. So
And
this
it's
where it gets iffy.
and it's on a 2D plane, so that's why I need the direction to determine which
Yeah,
way it turns.
we do have a plan to make this better even for ourselves in the game, but we just wanted to have it uh,
As
as soon
fast
as
as
possible because like in custom rooms where when you encounter a combination lock, if it's not in the right position, it's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, you're breaking your fingers just pressing a middle mouse button or Z and then inputting the combination lock.
Yeah, and what you parent to the object goes in the zoom, and then there is, I think it was added. Like, let's try it first. Yeah, so you can click it, boop, and then it changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still not perfect outline, but we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Also, I just added a slot. There's slot logic component. I added a check mark for if it can only be used in the zoom.
Oh, it's for the slots. This is automatic, right?
It's
So
automatic because of our core game.
yeah, so the buttons are automatically usable only in Zoom if they're parented, but slots can be used outside of Zoom and in the Zoom. But you have option to disable that if you
I
want.
think I added it only for the slot. There's also a new check mark for the lock.
Of course, I don't know which icon is the
Yeah,
slot.
that one.
It's super unintuitive. Yeah, so you
So,
can check
so
this.
that only works if it's parented to the.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Maybe I should add that check.
Yeah, maybe that should be visible only if
Yeah.
it's actually parented to the
Right.
zoomable or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And that's it. That's it from the new stuff, but it's cool.
And the lock has a check mark for if you unlock a lock that's parented to a zoomable, you have the option to exit the zoomable
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
on its unlock.
Yeah.
Exit zoom on unlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do in the game when you solve the puzzle, and then you.
And then it exits out, so you can have control over exiting the zoomable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's it. Hope you were happy.
Yeah, see you.
See you. Bye. Nah. We have more cool stuff. So
Yeah.
I know this is the zooms are probably what's gonna help the gameplay the best.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely. But now for some more fun stuff. On the very cool stuff, which was almost controversial. I don't know why it shouldn't be. Let me just open a folder here. Of course, don't know which one is this. Probably this one.
The
No.
room is not saved.
Oh, smart. Okay, we're here. So let's do it by going to one of the rooms I was editing. Was I editing them here? No. Okay. We'll have to do this the long way. There's this new tab here.
Yeah.
That when you click creates this little folder. And see all my Google secrets.
Google secrets.
So the easiest way to do this and the most fun is to click all remove the paid models on Sketchfab, add downloadable models, and go wild, basically. Yeah. So this looks too cute not to download, huh?
Yes.
It's a dog, but all allowed.
No, I'm not logged in. This is terrible. Just a second.
Okay, while Tom is logging in, I think the chat doesn't know what we're going to show.
I think they do.
They do.
I think it is obvious.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious. Shiba. Okay. So like with most of the things, now it's gonna fail. But like anything with the editor, it's almost too easy to do things than it is for simple for us in Unity. And yeah, so custom model. You can you can put whatever you want in the room. It has
if it's a GLTF or GLB format.
Yes, we support GLTF, which is almost a standard now. And for example, Sketchfab offers a second one. ABX is a little bit complicated to support, and then we decided this one. Every software now supports exporting it out, so it's quite easy. And the thing about when they get imported, they get a collider. So they get a mesh collider, and they are automatically
they get
an
a
object.
box collider.
A box collider. Okay, I didn't know that.
They get a box collider that's the size of the object itself, so you can click on it.
Okay. But you can also disable that collider if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
You can do with that object whatever you want. As usual, everything's accessible. You can animate it, move it, whatever. But Gorilla said in the chat, let's do something more fun than just a single small object. Not gonna show what I'm getting, so it's more fun
Yeah,
when it happens.
I just wanted to say that if you disable the collider, you can still add colliders using the obstacle, right?
No, there's a new component for that.
Oh, a new component. Okay.
Yes, that's. I'll just quickly, while I'm getting the
Second one.
second collider.
Oh, it's collider. Okay, okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you can add a collider, and then you can just bring multiple colliders in one model, and then you can mix and match all the colliders to create your own physics object.
When Yura says mix and match, he means parent
Yeah,
all of
parenting.
the colliders to the custom model.
Yeah.
That is basically how we use it in the base game.
Yeah.
We have box colliders like this. Lots of
Yeah.
instead of using mesh colliders because they're expensive and they cannot support many vertices.
Yeah, that is the problem with mesh colliders. I mean, you can create convex colliders, but they are also not as good as the primitive ones as the box collider is. So we just stick to the box collider.
Okay, stall more. I'm still downloading.
Okay, while you're downloading, I believe that Triangle, you will know this the best. That you can even add colliders in the model, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. You can add, if you modify the model in Blender, you can add a, what is it called?
The suffix in the name.
Yeah, the suffix in the name of the Blender component.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hashtag box collider, then it just needs to be a cube. I mean, we're gonna release a nice name for this.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
sounds
everything that we are talking right now,
What
you
I'm
will get
trying to say.
a document for that.
Yeah.
As I was trying to say, you just need to add hashtag box collider in the Blender file.
Mm-hmm.
The game will recognize the cube as a box collider. So you don't have to use these box colliders in the game, which it's easier to use as a
In Blender.
in the Blender one because you don't
Yeah.
have to disable. You can use the disable. You can disable the colliders with the visibility activator.
Mm-hmm.
These you have to target each one individually.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks, guys. It's important. So this is kind of a stress test if like the model is gonna work well because let's say it's just tiny little bit bigger.
And yeah, all the models are scaled to one by one by one.
So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
can make it bigger. I don't know if I.
Oh, the pivot point is.
Yeah, it has a
wrong.
bad pivot.
That's also something you can fix in Blender.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This is good enough. I think the
Remember
scale
to
is still
disable.
like not right, but
Remember to set it as static and disable the collider.
Oh yeah.
of course, because you can pick it up.
Yeah, you can pick up the castle.
Yeah, I should go and we need like a button clear everything here, huh?
Yeah, that also.
That'd be nice. In case like this. But hope I'm quick enough.
This is cool.
Yep. And find the one I used before, but like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's completely different game.
There's some people there.
Stalkers.
Yeah. But of course, not everything will fit the like what you do, but like it opens some interesting potential for like scans and stuff. I mean, combining it with in-game stuff is very cool. Like just adding a door here, you know. Just I don't know, way too fun. It's of course horrible, but don't do this in your rooms. I like combining real world and this is.
Just make it black and white.
Oh yeah, so that's what we discovered when we played with this. If you make it, we turn on post processing with. This is all messed up. This saturation start a little bit more contrast. Come on.
It looks better.
Transition. Yeah.
It fits better.
Yeah. And the dog. What the dog
Of course, the
doing?
dog is here. Oh, we don't have post working on the to fix that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that opens like potential for people to scan the real life escape rooms. Maybe objects. I don't know. I don't know. It's up to people who. It's up to you to do with this whatever you please.
Yeah.
This is that's fun for me. Looking for those models and just because it's insane, like what you can do with like one click, like getting something like this. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Is there any questions?
We have one question. Can the sub objects exported in the GLTF be accessed in the editor? So I believe Triangle, you can talk a little bit about that, but I believe it's just one object, right?
Can you repeat the question, please?
So if you have multiple objects in the same GLTF model, is it one object or is it the compound of all the objects?
It's one object in the game, but the game makes it multiple game objects. So it's one prop.
Oh, so if you have like a big castle, is just one object.
Yeah, just one prop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can make
This
it
one's not
smaller
opening.
objects. You can make it smaller objects in Blender, export it as smaller objects.
Mm-hmm.
Do it that way.
Or it's still loading.
It's still loading.
Shouldn't load that long. Maybe the file's broken.
Yeah, maybe the file's broken.
Yeah, but anyway,
So Tito has a question. I have seen animated models on Sketchfab. Can we put them in the game?
that's
I
what we
believe
were
so.
trying to do here. But this one does not work, but they should work.
That was the first one I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the file is broken.
Maybe find another smaller one.
Yeah.
But yeah, animated models are supported. Then you can choose which animation but it loops constantly for now. I'll rework it later.
Yeah, I mean this is all first iteration, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have plans to make it better each iteration.
Mm-hmm.
See if
But
this
for now,
one works.
you can select an animation from the animation list.
I'm hoping for this one to work.
Can custom models work as doors even? So yeah, every object is the same as a built-in one. So you can create an Gltf object to be a.
giant fish.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a problem with animations. They become skinned meshes and they can't get the calculations for bounds.
Okay. Can I
Just
select it?
doesn't happen.
Yes. Good. No, that's not it. No. Undo. Undo is not Command Z.
F6.
Okay. Yeah. I figured out. But yeah, it works. The issue is you need to select it.
wait.
No, I'm doing this one. Okay, now we have a giant fish there, and
That's it. This is my life now.
yes, this is. I just have to
Just
put that
F6
there.
more.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, will the coordinate
Okay.
space be respected? Oh, you managed to do it.
Yeah. Fish is gone, but I'll try to have it. Oh no, it doesn't select it by automatically, right? Okay. Okay, this is something we should fix.
Yeah, we should fix this before we release it.
Wait. Which one did I test?
So we have one more question. Will the coordinate space be respected between multiple GLTF files? Like exporting wall, door, floor, ceiling as one GLTF, then exporting one door at a time as separate GLTF.
Yeah, it should stay the same. I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna get scaled in the game because we scale the objects, but then you just revert that. I
Yeah,
don't know,
you
we can
rescale
maybe.
it.
We scaled the objects to one by one in the game because some models are just extremely huge or extremely tiny, like the fish.
Yeah, but it didn't work for the fish. But you see what was the issue why
Because
we do
it's
it on the
animated.
others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's animated. That's
Yeah. Let's try this model.
I
Shrinka
think
just sent me this one. Should be smaller, I think.
I think that's the one I tested most on.
Tom is the bad fisherman.
Okay.
Okay.
This one's too small.
Yeah, this one it actually scaled.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Huh. So,
Just click on it.
And then you can,
And
yeah.
no, there's
Animation.
only one on this one. In this model, there's only one animation, but the other models, there's depends which one you choose.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we have one more question about GLTF. Can GLTF model support all textures, including emissive and specular? I'm not sure if we include only albedo or
No.
emissive and specular.
We include all of them.
All of them.
This is now editor in editor. So let's see how the material looks like. What we see, and yeah, so you have metallic, normal
It's
map,
everything.
occlusion, everything's there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, any more questions?
I only see hype from the chat, so they're really hyped for everything we just showed them. But
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a very, very big update, and
yeah, probably the biggest for the room editor, right?
Except
yeah,
for
I
the
would say so.
zoomable.
No, I mean like in general, all of the things like that
Yeah.
are shipping are like. But yeah, like it would be okay if we stopped there. But
Yeah,
Yura, do you have a stream,
yeah, we
or
have
do you
one
want
more
me,
thing.
or
Oh,
do you want me to? to do
I
this?
mean, I can show it also if you.
I'm good to showing it, but you'll have
Okay.
to talk me through it. So what do I have to
Okay.
do? You tell me what to do.
Okay. Maybe. I mean, you can stay here. Go back and go to logic objects.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, and
What do I click?
here we have these weird brackets.
Uh-huh.
Click that and put it on the scene.
Okay.
What could weird brackets be, you're asking? Well,
Uh,
it's a new way to script your rooms. With it,
uh,
you can add new code, and then you can code your rooms. You can code your rooms, and you don't have to uh, join everything using the links. Using the links switch to lock and lock to everything else. So yeah, the way you're coding the rooms, you create an object. Objects can be disabled or enabled the same way everything else is handled. So here you're writing Lua code. Uh, in Lua, so first and foremost, this is programming. So if you're getting into this, you should know a little bit about programming. Lua is fairly easy to learn, its syntax and everything. So you will be able to get it quickly. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the for the introduction. Now we have to just start coding. If
yeah.
you now
Wait, is this
press
gonna
play,
work? Oh, it says hello
yeah,
world.
yeah,
So
it says hello world. So we have,
magic.
yeah, it is kind of magical. We have a couple of things that we integrated here in the script. First is different events. So you have, I believe, like 10 events that is fired from the core of the game when you're starting a switch, ending a switch. Switches are something that we're all going to talk a little bit about in a moment. When you activate a slot, when you activate a lock or a trigger, everything is sent to your Lua code. And then in Lua you can do whatever you'd like in the code. I should say that you can mix and match, so you can write half of your room in the standard way and half of the room in Lua. I believe in Lua it's easier to create a little bit more complex stuff than creating, like, I don't know, 20 locks and using XOR and stuff like that. So it'll be easier. So yeah,
So
huh?
so I wanna create a button.
Okay.
What's a good button model?
Use
I'm tired
shape,
of the other one.
shape,
Shape, and then just do this.
the one next to it. Yeah,
Nah, okay,
that's
yeah,
one I
yeah,
use default.
okay, good. That
Yeah,
needs to be
that's
red, right?
Of course.
don't press it, right?
Everything's good. Okay, button. 8 point. Now we have a button.
Yeah. And
But to access that button, you need to name it for the script.
yeah.
So add the button. And now it's available in the scripting. And I think what I want to do, like when I press this button and I want it to like return back up, let's just bounce, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, I press it 5 times to turn on this thing.
Okay.
Um,
So as you said, you already put the name of the button. That's one cool thing here is that when you just write the name of button or anything else, it is automatically available in all of the scripts, so you don't have to reference anything. And now when you write some code in here in switch done, So yeah,
Oops.
if
it's red switch, right?
red button. Okay, wait,
Our
let
program
me.
didn't well. So every time it adds 1 to the button press is not time, and then it should activate the if button presses 5, then it activates. How do I do that?
So yeah, the thing is that the post processing is created as a lock. So you should write API dot. Wait, let me pull up the documentation.
I mean, there's something about set lock value here. So.
Oh yeah, set lock value. Then you write the name of the post processing.
Name that post, and then 1 I'm guessing.
1 yeah, 1.
What's this one? What's this one?
So the first is game.
That's not an in-game IDE. That's just side by side.
Yeah. The first one is the value that you're putting on, and the second one is the index. The index starts from 1, so if you want to activate a lock that is on the post processing, you just press 1, and that should be okay.
Let's try this 5 times. This never works in like.
I believe it will work from 3 times.
4, 5, 6. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
So let's see why it didn't work. First off, let's check if this works. So can I print this?
Yeah, you have a level node, but you also have .log. And the difference between level node and log is that level node will be visible to your players, and log is only during the during
this to string.
Double две точки.
Okay.
You don't press plus. You don't write plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lua.
Yeah,
Lua is a fun language. So it's doubling it.
Yeah, doubling it because it is the it's bounds.
Now it works. I think I didn't save it.
Yeah.
I didn't save the script. You need to save the script, obviously.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
So yeah, that's the way you do it.
If it's more than 10, then
you
shut
have
it off.
No. You have to create one more post processing and then activate the second post processing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it, but yeah, no point in doing that.
Yeah, that's you can target any lock. We have written a small document where you can see what you can do with scripting and what is actually a lock and what is actually a switch, because under the hood a lot of stuff is actually switch that you wouldn't think the switch is. So for example, buttons are switches, animations are switches, we have, I believe, teleports are switches and stuff like that. And the switch is basically a concept that can be turned on and off. And we just created another layer of abstraction for you to be more familiar with buttons and not looking at switches.
Yeah, but now you get to see what we see, and that's switches everywhere.
Yeah, switches and locks,
and also things like sounds, and I think fog as well. They're made of locks, which is why you have to the one sound to unlock it. You can't just send any random number to it.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the scripting. You can do a lot of stuff. What?
No, I just want to try something more fun.
Okay.
Do I need to write transform?
Yeah.
But I can take this, right, and plus API. That's in, right?
Yeah. Vector 3.
And then it's gonna bounce the dog up.
Yeah, that should do it.
Let's see.
Where is it?
That's the where's the issue?
Where's the dog?
What happened?
Put the statue to be static.
Maybe collider is messed up or something.
Yeah.
Explodes everything. Nope.
Oh, did you disable the collider on the dog?
Did I?
No.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, that was a statue.
Oh. Okay. I'll then move this dog out of the way and add something else to the scene.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened to the dog.
I know.
Dog escaped the room. Yeah.
Make this bigger and name it bag, I guess. And then bag here. We'll deal with those bugs after the stream.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Okay, but this should like, whoop.
Yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, but it fires 2 times.
There's some bounce.
Yeah. Nope.
I mean, the button, not
Yeah, I can turn it off. And
I mean, you can fix it in the code. You can watch if the red button dot is on, and that's only if it's pressed. Yeah.
I could have technically done it here for everything. How do you do end in Lua? Just end?
And yeah, and.
Be more smooth. Oop. That can be used for a bunch of things. I mean, everything here can be used for a bunch of things.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a little bit some questions. We have how do you handle network sync for the variables? For now, you don't, but we have to discuss internally how we will expose the networking to you.
Because right now, networking is done by hand for some of the puzzles.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's either going to be automatic or it's going to be handwritten. Because if it's automatic, then it can be a little bit crazy if you go crazy with the code.
Yeah.
To sync all of those things, and you don't need to sync everything. So it'll be, figure it out.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Here we have. Will there be editor tutorial number 3? I believe so. I think we talked a little bit about the new tutorial room for everything new, but I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, we'll make a room for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it might even be everything here
Yeah.
that was discussed. Because there's quite a few things, huh?
Yeah, we have a couple of things.
A few things. So anyway, Gorilla said that we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
If anybody still has a question, feel free to post it. We will answer it. But the important thing is when is it coming out, and it's coming out in a month.
Mm-hmm.
With beta version coming tomorrow.
Yep.
At some point during our morning. And even in a month, there's probably still gonna be some issues. Maybe we'll ship scripting in beta version or something, but
Mm-hmm.
for sure this can be expanded on quite a bit now.
Yep.
So yeah, you have to wait until tomorrow to be able to play with it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Streams are always fun.
Yeah, especially this one. There's so much content in this. You can just go for hours about like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we only touched a little bit about the scripting. There's so much more. We have custom pointers that you can create
have-
custom interactions or anything else.
They have that GIF that
Yeah.
you made the game, like the small game.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah,
I can
sure.
search for it.
Yeah, please show the video.
Yeah,
Just the video. It's fine.
let me find it. Where could it be?
It's creepy. Okay, that's fine. You can post it later for people to see here
Yeah.
in the chat. But I think we're done. So
Okay.
good stream. You can pass or 2 out of 10.
You're asking us or them?
To the people on the stream.
I believe we're okay. Hit the like button.
Subscribe and subscribe. No,
Smash the like button.
smash the like button. Okay. Thanks for being here with us. It's a more casual stream. Hope you enjoyed it, and nice rest of your day, or morning,
Yeah.
or evening, or
Wherever you are.
Yeah. I know I'm going to go eat something now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you
See
for
you
joining.
all.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.